hello there. Gotta get situated. I think last time I streamed was Slay the Spire. I need like loadouts. I need like Twitch loadouts to switch from when I'm gonna stream game stuff to not game stuff. Oh shoot, I'm still in Slay the Spire category. Ah man. What category did I go in? What's it called? Science? Oh man, now I gotta go change that on the Twitch thing. Oh, whatever. Hello, hi, I'm Scott. Did I already say that? I can't remember. I was gonna start streaming like half an hour ago, then I started talking on Discord about containers. What else do we... I don't remember what tags we tag. What do we tag? Let's just always put game development. That's almost never true, but I'm gonna put it. Web development, software development, that all sounds boring. We'll just put design, digital art. Yeah, perfect. Grimbone, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a minute. What's going on in Australia? How on fire? On a scale to totally on fire, of 1 to totally on fire, how are things going? Oh man, that doesn't sound good. Sorry to hear that. Does it ever rain? Is rain like a thing? What am I doing today? Today I was gonna do maybe 2 things. Life is Yours mentioned an idea that I thought was pretty cool. Rain just rains fire, I understand. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I feel like last time you showed me that map of the area, just everything was on fire, but there was some flooding somewhere. So maybe if the floods get bad enough, they will come up and put out the fire, right? So Life is Yours had an idea about integrating heat with the OBS WebSocket service. And I thought that sounded, or that OBS WebSocket backend thing, plugin, that's what I want, which sounded kind of interesting. And then I was also thinking, we've been messing with the same fires are still going. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Is your immediate area safe, I hope? I also have been thinking about, like, we got 3 bots in the channel now. Seems a little weird. We've got MooBot, which is the one I just started with because it's just there and it's free. And then we've got the stupid music robot, but we'll just leave that one alone. But then we've been working on BotMadeThis, and I was thinking like MooBot's not really doing anything. It's doing like 2 things. Maybe people use it for uptime occasionally, and it spams the channel, and it responds to the heat command and a few other commands. So I thought maybe real quickly we would just throw some stuff into BotMadeThis, and then maybe we'll do that heat thing. Yeah, I did see there was, so I installed that plugin, I haven't played with it yet, and then I did install, or I was looking around that there's just some easy JS bridge for it, so maybe I'll just use that existing easy JavaScript bridge. Although the protocol as defined for the plugin also seemed very easy, so maybe we just do that. But what do we play with first? This button? Where are you, desktop? There it is. Am I running the server? I mean the server, when you have the WebSocket plugin installed, it just runs its own WebSocket server, right? Yeah, like when you run the plugin. Are we talking about the same thing here? Like I just need to send data to port 4444, run OB. Oh, use OBS remote to play with the server? I guess I could. Do I have to put a port in here? Why doesn't it work when I connect? I think I maybe played with this once upon a time. Why doesn't it want to connect though? What? What? No HTTPS? Outrageous. Why can't I connect to localhost 4444444? Did I not run you, little server? In my OBS WebSocket, I have enable WebSocket server on port 4444444. No authentication. Why? Is this like a weird Chrome security thing where Chrome is just not going to allow anything insecure? Yes, I blame Chrome. Oh man, I do like this. I like this because we can get the bitrate and then we can cause, like, when I have bit rage, I don't have to be watching in the corner. I can have some kind of alert when the bitrate drops low. I'm kind of into that. But I just want to do it myself, I think. I mean, just add stuff to... Make a little heat overlay. Wait. Oh. Oh, yes, beautiful code. Yeah, that OBS WebSocket.js is the thing I was looking at. Yeah, seemed handy. CLI switcher. Yeah, I think that's the button I'm gonna add today. Is I like just we'll get a real light start on this, very light start on this, and do a scene, a heat-enabled scene switcher, I think will be the plan. But first, I kind of want to jump into BotMadeThis first, and just add a couple. Oh, let's switch back to Chrome. Add a couple things to it. Why am I incognito? I didn't mean to do that. Force of habit. So, what? What? I paid good money for this. That's not true. $0. So on client side, like this whole realm of handling the queue, what did we do? We like do the thing, and then we stick messages in a queue. This is all kind of a mess. This could use some cleanup, but yeah, man, like all this stuff we should break out in some way where we could just put a could like make like a dictionary of commands to respond to, and then just a dictionary of functions basically, and then just tell them what to do. Might not be the worst idea. Like just have some data structure that is all our stuff. I don't know, something like well, really I want this to probably be a map, right? I mean, if this is JSON, well, yeah, right. So we could probably get the JSON and then parse it into a map, and we'll just have some JSON definition of like what to do for each thing. Is that a terrible idea? Really, oh, you know, I feel like this thing. that might be a little heavy. But I was thinking something like this, like commands.set, and then we could have our, for example, the alert command. And then instead of doing this, we would just loop through and match against the map. Where is the alert? Did I already cut it out? What am I doing? Oh, here, you. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, we need to do right if there's an alert and this, but we would just invert this, basically. We would say, like, if data type is chat, do we want like a map of maps or something like that? Have like chat commands versus other commands, like because we have all these types that we did, right? So we could have command types. We'd really maybe want something like, let's see, maybe we'll change this. And then we'd want to do like let or commands.set chat commands. And then chat command set. Do something like this where we like first we key off the main event type, and then we could, if we needed to, key off something else within it, which really maybe only would be chat commands. And then inside of alert, we would need to be able to, so we'd want to send this data blob. And then once we were inside, we could, for example, do all this nonsense. Maybe. Is this the way to do this? Kind of think it's not a horrible way to do it. We wouldn't need this check anymore because we would be oh, you know what's gonna kind of suck though? Like matching these directly, we previously were not. Like if these have parameters or something, it gets a little weird. But I guess that's okay, because we could always go in and check the parameter. Okay, so yeah, and then inside here is we will have, we'll check the badges to make sure that it's only people that we want. And then the thing to do is anytime we got a message, we would still do this, but we would say like, I don't know, this is a little weird, right? Like, because we'd need some secondary condition. Well, it could still just be a function. So chat would be, chat wouldn't be just to the chat commands. Chat would be a function that would then like try to figure out what chat command you wanted to use and then call it. But let's do maybe an easier version, or like an easier example first. So So like posted, for example, or follows. This is going to make things very redundant for now, extremely redundant for now, but hopefully eventually be not horrible. So for now, we could just say, anytime we get a chat, play it, and then we'll do the same thing with everything. So the thing to do would be something like, not that map, I want map, this map. We need like some kind of has key kind of thing. Has key. And then key in this case is going to be data.type. And then command, let command equal commands.get data.type. And then run the command. That work? Maybe? Yeah, okay. So then we would basically do that for each of these, all of these. Because they would just be identical. And then, you know, over time we would hopefully do something more interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And they could react differently based on whatever was up, show different graphics, or, you know, do the thing. Okay, so those are, oh, that was the Pretzelbot talking. So that means that we don't need this anymore. And we will leave this queue thing because this is all for like display notifications, which should make it easy to turn all of these into things that can notify us. Okay, so that's great. So that means this just calls command. We need to pass data as a parameter for instances where we want to know the data, like this, for example, because we can say that if data type equals chat, this is what we want to happen. Did we already start to do that somewhere? Yeah, so what we would need to say is like if data equals chat, then we want to say how do we do that? Data.message. Basically, we would say whatever the first word of the message is. So like data.message.split, whatever the 0th element in that array is. So something like what happens if you try to split an empty string? Do we need to say like, is it data.message? Yeah. Dot length is greater than 0. So if we got something that looks like chat and it looks like there's a message in there, then we want to say message array equal data.message.split based on a space. And then we would say if we would do the thing we did here kind of and say chat command, yeah, this whole kind of this thing, and say if chat has message array 0, then and then run that thing, which we would not do this. So in this case, we would run whatever was in the chat world, and then the chat commands so here, this will be all our chat commands. Super weird line breaks. Then play if that was true. So, think it should work now? It looks like it works, right? Alert by itself does work. Alert with stuff. Vix, how's it going? I know, late night, Friday night. It's not too late here yet on the old western coast. Kind of sleepy. I could sing you a lullaby. What's your favorite lullaby? I had this weird thing I realized. Maybe I've told this story before. My mom used to sing certain songs to me when I was a kid, and they seemed totally normal to me because I was a kid and those are the songs I grew up with. And then later in life, I started to question some of these songs because they maybe had questionable lyrics. Like some of the songs my mom would sing to me when I was a little. Here's some examples of lullabies my mom would sing to me. If the ocean was whiskey and I was a duck, I'd swim to the bottom and never come up. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cry. I must have rye whiskey or I surely will die. That was one. Another one was smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Oh man, how does it go? Smoke, smoke, smoke that cigarette. Well, you get the idea on that one. And then, man, what are some other ones? Just that I'm blanking a little bit, but like an array of songs like that. And I like started realizing like, you know, maybe other people's moms didn't sing songs like that when they were kids. And when I finally asked her about it, when I was maybe in my very late teens or early 20s, she was like, well, that's what my daddy sang to me. I know, I've grown up so pure hearing these songs. Rye whiskey, rye whiskey, rye whiskey, I cry. I must have rye whiskey or surely will die. Okay, why am I getting these promise problems? Am I twang? In general, it doesn't come out. I can let it out a little bit when I sing. When I talk to certain family members, it comes out a lot. Okay. Why was I getting those? Well, I was kind of doing it on purpose there. So client 20 and client 151. So client 20, it's weird that this played. Oh, well, we still had this in here. So maybe our code is not working. Or maybe they both played simultaneously or something and that was actually the problem. Okay, so we don't need this anymore. So now does it work? I still get that error. I feel like, oh, I didn't refresh the page. Vix, how was your day? How was your week? How was your whole life? Client 20. What did we do about that? Some uncaught promise. Is that just because I'm not setting that to anything? Like that promise, it's audio play returns a promise and I'm not doing anything with it. It could be something like that. In this case, it's this. Happily home now? Are you ready for the weekend? Still not. Why did I refresh that? Portland, it was a lovely evening today. It was quite lovely. Went on a nice walk, had nice dinner with my friend. No, that is over. Working at Instrument. That ended towards the end of last year, and then so I've mostly been working from home when I can stand it, except roofers have been driving me insane. And that, but I do probably on April 1st we'll be starting another in-house thing. But I'm gonna continue to try to stream this time, because I'm gonna try not to work there every day. So I have to like catch it? What? Doesn't that seem weird? So audio play and then just throw a catch at the end? Oops. I didn't mean to hit that button. Well, now I don't remember what I was doing. So, am I getting an exception here? Is like this actually happen? A DOM exception. Why am I getting a DOM exception? I don't understand. It's weird that it actually plays, right? Like, doesn't it seem like if it's throwing an exception, it should not play? I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I mean to spend this much time on this, but well, I guess I've only been streaming half an hour. Not too bad. So all of these gonna throw an exception, even though they seem like they play? Oh, maybe they're not playing. Aha. I bet it's not working. I think it's not working. It's working because I have the overlay turned on in OBS. And that's where we're hearing this stuff. Yeah, it's not working. It's not actually working because Chrome is stupid. And you can't play audio in Chrome without like an explicit user action. But that's okay because apparently OBS doesn't care. So long term, not actually a problem. It's just a annoying Chrome thing. But I bet it works here. Yes. So that's okay. It just doesn't work in Chrome, but again, it seems to work in OBS, and that's what actually matters. So I think we're good on this thing. So this feels a little better because now we just have some way to like add structured commands. And the chat command itself is a command. Like it all feels pretty good. So we can do the same thing for this. I hope I don't screw this up since we spent so much time on it. I didn't mean to close that. I hit the wrong key. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, so there's a chat command. Feel good about the chat command. And then this will be follows, right? Follows was the command. Follows. Eh. I have one too many. I do. Yeah, so there's a follow, play the audio alert. All these play an audio alert. Here is like a weird fancy command. I mean, I could just go through now and make all of these push a message in addition to that, but I'm not going to do it right now. And then, yeah, chat command, so the chat commands thing. Let's put that with here. Hooray! Meanwhile, nope.
You were so great, thank you! Tough break for Kyle, though it was a very close battle indeed.
Both teams can be very proud.
I think I gotta get some sort of content flag because Pokemon is playing.
It was plain to me what great examples of
Stop
well-trained
playing.
Pokemon those two water types are.
Just excellent. Now that was a...
Okay, let's find me. Hush! Okay, let's unfollow me. And then follow me. Yeah, follow. And it showed the thing. Okay. Yeah, I think we're good. I think it's not as broken. That still could all look better, but okay, good. Okay, so now the thing that I want to do now is now it should be really easy to add whatever chat commands we want. So, of course, the most important chat command of all is pep talk. I could type, why don't I just copy and paste this? How's that sound? Because here's the thing we haven't done yet. We haven't added a way to talk back to the server. So we need to do something like a ws.send. So I think we should maybe stick with the same kind of structure where we do like JSON dot parse, no, JSON dot stringify, and then do something that's like type is chat, and message is you're doing great. One, right? Okay, you're doing great. You didn't do anything. Why didn't that refresh? Oh, because I turned off the auto refresh thing. It's my own fault. Where is that thing? Refresh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So now on the server side, if we respond to a chat, we would need to figure out how to post, like send a message back upstream. So we need something like in here. Not that button. Yeah. So we got right. So on message, and now if we could do the same like servery split up things, or the same like split up stuff that we just did on the client side on the server side, but for now let's keep it simple and say just if type equals chat, message data type equals chat. Then WS, no, client dot, how do, okay, I don't know how to do that actually. No, Firefox, you suck. Or DuckDuckGo, one of the two. One of the two of you sucks. How do I type to the channel? How do I talk to you? Commands? Change the color of my username. So just say, I guess. I know the channel name, presumably because I joined it. Is channel the channel name? Yeah. So client.say channel, and then message data.message. Is that the way to do this? Oops. What did I broke it? How did I break it? What did I do wrong? Oh, we saw it here a second ago. Did I break some piece of this? When a message comes in, oh, good grief. Good grief. Okay, still you don't like my pep talk. So let's go. So the bot gets it. Wait, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I'm doing this. Is so ridiculous. I just realized how ridiculous this thing I'm doing is. There's zero reason to do this. Okay, I mean, the thing I'm doing is very silly. There's zero reason for me to have commands that I'm sending downstream to the client be formulated and sent back upstream to the server. There's no reason to do that. We can just, if there's no client-side response or interaction needed, we should just do it on the server. So in this case,
That's cool.
We can just do something like if so this is another thing that we probably want to tidy up, where we could say so we don't, this is all wrong. I just don't want any of this actually. Okay, we don't need to deal with the WebSocket server at all. Draclin, how's it going? It did work. It worked, but it worked in a really ridiculous way, because I was sending like to the WebSocket server and then down to the client, and then the client was sending back to the WebSocket server and around. So it did the thing, but it did it in a roundabout, nonsensical way. There's no reason for me to make it that complicated. So I'm going to add some of that same logic we just did client side to the server for stuff that only needs to happen on the server. Because if we don't need to hear or visualize something, there's not really a reason to send it down to the client. So in here, inside chat, we could also add our own chat handler. And for now, we'll just keep it really simple and just say if, is that right? Yeah. You like the loop around? Oh, well. But I already deleted it. Maybe you're right, because then just all behavior would be defined in one place. It's just more logic, you know? It's just more stuff to break. Does this work? What does this do? Yeah. Woo! BotMadeThis responded faster than MooBot. I win. BotMadeThis wins the race. I'm gonna leave it here for now. I could maybe decide to flip it around though. Now the trickier one is uptime. So we would need to hit the API, and then when the API hit us back, we would do another broadcast. So like, yeah, I don't know. Now you got me second guessing myself. Maybe it is better to have it all in one place. But everyone's doing great. Draclinbot responds to pep talk also. Love it. We'll have like a whole crowd of, how many is this channel? All bots now? Is this channel half bots? Okay, so there is an API endpoint for stream info. Whatever it is, the V5 API. That's the new thing, right? Where is the API? I hate this. I hate this. This page is not that big. You don't have to get responsive on me. What webhooks are there? Well, we wouldn't want a webhook for this. This is something we'd want to just... Actually, you know what? Maybe if it was webhook when the stream started and then we would just calculate the uptime ourselves instead of having to hit an endpoint anytime anybody called for uptime. Yeah, it's true. They really are expressing themselves differently. I really don't like the color that BotMadeThis has. I don't know if Draklynbot's confused or like questioning me. Like, you really doing great? Seems like you're screwing up a lot. So, stream changing state could be an interesting thing to subscribe to. If it would give me the time started at. Do you think started at is like actually the thing I want? And I could just maintain that and just return some stream state. So if we subscribe to this, yeah, to the get streams endpoint. So it's the same, should be the same payload as this. Wait, what was it called? Yeah, started at is a UTC timestamp for what? This documentation. I'm assuming it's a UTC timestamp for when the stream started, but this documentation could use a little something. Okay, so how did we do that again? It was kind of annoying, right? Yeah, this was annoying. So this was all about the follows. And then if we wanted one for streams.
What is up the world?
Isn't it kind of weird that the... Wait. Oh yeah, this would be the same. Most of this will be the same. It's just that the topic is different. So instead of follows, we want streams. So what do we actually have to provide here? I want to subscribe to this, and I guess everything else is the same. And then we have a different callback. Yeah, so this is, instead of this callback, we would do streams and have a different callback. But I have ruined something. Oh yeah, well. Well, this is going to be problematic no matter what. Jacqueline's going to hate this thing I'm about to do. Don't look. Don't look at this. Lorian, how's it going? I'm doing things that'll make Jacqueline mad. I saw you were sick today. I hope you're feeling better. Okay, now we have to go implement that webhook. Oh man, we gotta do all this stuff again? That was a pain in the butt. We have to do the same thing for streams. I'm assuming all this stuff's gonna be basically the same. And that it's just gonna magically work. You forgive me for doing weird arbitrary scoping. Appreciate that. So what is in the data What is in this? In that data payload, so in addition to sending it to the client, well, I'd have to maintain that state here somewhere, right? Like, are we gonna see it? I don't know if I did any of this right. Seems kind of right. Except for this, seems wrong. Well, apparently if I got an error, I would see it. And then, did I copy paste properly up here? Post, streams data. That kind of looks like it should work, but this sort of seems like I have not gotten any data from this. So, does this only happen like if stream data changes? Stream goes online or offline, the stream title changes or the game change. So, maybe I don't get this automatically. That's kind of annoying. I mean, I guess I could like... To mess with your bot? No. Knock yourself out. I mean, you know, it could be disruptive if you just lose control. If you made an alert bot. Okay, so... Draclin bought me presents today. So you get a special pass to disrupt the channel. Well, uptime's a little annoying then. So let's just see if I like change the channel slightly. Do I get an event? I feel like I should have gotten an event because I just changed the channel name. Did I do this not correctly? Why am I not... What am I missing here? Like, I feel like I should log whatever comes back. Streams like not the right thing? Or am I missing some parameters? Looks like it's just user ID. And that's channel ID. I still don't really know why neither one of these are logging. Does it not return anything? And why am I not seeing the challenge? Maybe I am. Yeah, there's the challenge. And then I said, you're good. And then here I said when a post comes here to log the data. So why? I mean, it looks like I'm getting a valid challenge and then I'm responding to it in the way that I think I'm supposed to, but then it kind of seems like this isn't happening. Okay, did I really say that right? It said this posts to follows and this should post to streams, and the GET request worked. This seemed to work. The post kinda seems like it didn't work. But I guess I don't really know the circumstances here. I mean, in terms like notifies when a stream changes, goes online or offline, stream title changes, or the game changes. And an offline event sends nothing. Other stream change events has the same payload. So what's the best stream ever? Well, this is lame. I mean, this is lame for a number of reasons. Because I don't know. Like, my two options here were either to just always be watching, like have this hook set up, to just always know what the uptime is, basically. Or anytime anyone asked uptime, it would mean me hitting the Twitch API and then spitting the data out. Which would not be the worst thing in the world, I guess, but this seems a little nicer. Hack him, no, hack him, do it. Whoa, are you evaluating JavaScript? Bold. You're evaluating C#. Brave move. I like this. I like that people can run arbitrary code on your computer in from a bot in my channel. I'm gonna paste an entire Unity application in and just run it. What am I missing here? Why does this post seem to not happen? I mean, we got to the challenge and I feel like the challenge worked, and this seemed like it was working before. So I feel reasonably confident that our challenge did happen, but it seems like we're not, like nothing's happening here. Is our data empty for some reason? Oh no. Biting by 0, so cruel. So I'm updating, I think, the title, which I thought would hit this webhook. But it doesn't seem to hit the webhook. Why is that? Why, little kitty? Do you know? Kitty doesn't know. Did I not subscribe properly? I said to go to /streams, and I subscribed to it, and I gave it all the time, and why? Oh, I guess I should check this mode. because the callback could be denied, but then it seems like it wouldn't have a challenge. Oops. Oh. Subscribe. Subscribe. We'd only really expect to hit follows when we had a follow. Stream seems like it should happen whenever I do stuff, though. Man. Yep, heat is on. That's where the rainbows are coming on. Let's try on something else, so the stream's not boring. Let's see. Let's do whoa, the baby. Oh, the baby's a ghost. Oh no. We have a ghostly baby. Okay, what are we doing? We've been doing this for an hour. That's not working? Are you in the Twitch app? I've never tried it in the Twitch app. I don't actually know if it works there. Guess I could try it. Oh, it won't work in the Twitch app because I think that's a mobile thing, and so it only works in a web browser. But is it on your laptop in a web browser? Or on your laptop in like Twitch app? I don't actually... Which browser? It should work, but it could have problems with different browsers, I suppose. Firefox? It should work in Firefox. Clicking on the video should work in Firefox. Do you see the little the little heat icon at the bottom of the video right here? I know, the baby turned into a ghost. It's sad. Ghost snacks. Well, then I don't know what's wrong. You don't see any kind of little red circle when you click? Let me do a quick Firefox test. Oh no, an advertisement. Why am I not getting stream updates? That's annoying. Man, that whole thing is annoying. This whole webhooks thing, I'm not crazy about at all. I mean, you kind of had to do it for followers, but I don't really have to do it for this. It just was gonna kind of do it. It's working for me in Firefox, but there is a little bit of a delay, so it does take time to show up. But as long as you see a red circle, and when you click, when you see a little ring around it, it should be working. Are you using the mouse or the trackpad or a touch screen? Maybe the touch screen events are different, and I'm not capturing touch screen events. Maybe. Okay. Or your mind. Are you using mind control? I don't know why this doesn't work, and it's annoying because I feel like this is working. And it kind of feels like this is not working. Why do we get all these empty lines? A whole bunch of empty console logs or something? With this? Returning nothing? Ooh, that's probably going to be a lot of nonsense. Yeah, so that seems like it went through. These must be our empty things, because it seems like it doesn't actually return a body. The touchpad? I don't know. Did you have a ring or a red dot? Jacqueline, why doesn't this work? Why is the streams endpoint different? Binary C, Jacqueline says you know why it's not working. Like, it seems like the subscription works and it just seems like stuff isn't happening here. So, if you remember when we set up the webhooks, you have to do this thing where you have to subscribe and you have to give it an endpoint that it's going to hit, and then it sends a GET request to that endpoint, and you have to say, cool, that's me, and I'm getting to that point, and then later, oh no, now there's another bot. Oh no, this channel's all bots. Later, it's supposed to send a post when there's actually data to deal with. So I told it to post 2 streams. The GET request is happening. The post request seems to not happen. Even though I'm doing things like editing the channel name. I guess I should really verify. Let's just, man, what else comes through? Should maybe just verify that the, mode, topic, callback. The verification is supposed to say the topic. I guess we just double check that the topic. I mean, even if the topic was wrong, it seems like it wouldn't have hit here. Seems like it wouldn't have made it this far. Well, the streams world is different though. So get streams wants well, that part but I feel confident that that part is working, because that's what this post that I do causes it to call a GET here, and this is working. So, oops. So I feel pretty confident that we're like doing okay. Up to that point, at least. Let's try this one thing, though, actually. Because maybe that is the thing that screwed up. So this is what I asked for. So yeah, maybe we ask for this. Yeah, you're right. Let's postman this. Yeah, but let's make sure that this is the thing. Because that would be like Well, no, I want streams with what? User underscore ID. Return streams broadcast by one or more specified users. Okay, let's try. Let's post them in that. But yeah, I think the hook, my like validation of the hook seems good. I just am not getting stuff back on the other side. You can't even evaluate true. That's sad. That bot is having an existential crisis. Okay, let's make a new thing. And this. Actually, can I like duplicate this? I guess we just need the header. We want this. The client ID. Oh. Did that not copy? Client ID is this. ID is this. Send this. I did provide a client ID or OAuth token. Wait, that's not where I wanted to go. Oh, I pasted the thing in the wrong place, I guess. Okay. Oh, my fault. My fault. Fully my fault. I meant to be on the headers. Yeah, headers. And it sends back data. And that data has a started at, which is the timestamp that we want. So the webhook just seems like it's not hooking. Let me like, that's what I said. What else comes back as part of that thing? It's gonna do a get on my handler as a subscribe with the topic, all that is working. And then I send back the subscription challenge, which let me just double check that. I mean, I'm doing the exact same thing as I did on follows, which is just send a response with the challenge. And then we should be good. And then I should get a notification. That's for users. Streams, user ID. And this says, when a stream changes, goes online or offline, the stream title changes, or the game changes. And I have changed the title. Let me change the title one more time. But guess what? Here's what I've decided. Are you ready for my decree? That I don't care. And we're not going to do this because this webhook sucks. We are going to keep this though. In fact, we're kind of going to do this because we're going to just do, let's do this. Not found. What? It's not the exact URL that I just... Oh, maybe it's not a post. Yeah, okay. And then we get the thing back. And then when we get the thing back, we can say oh, this is kind of a weird one, huh? So the body, what's your problem? So then we will have data dot data and this 0th element and started at okay. What's going on with all these bots? Everybody's doing great. You are great. You're the greatest. You are the greatest. So can we date parse this and then do a what is it in JavaScript? State.now minus start time. Oh, ouch. No pep talks for Draklin? He doesn't need them. What's the like normal? Oh, poor baby. So what does this guy say? Hours, minutes? Like to date string. I just do to time string. I didn't Seemed like it worked. What did I do wrong? Oh, I need to like make a date and then say elapsed time in milliseconds and then an easy way to do this, or do I just need to do the thing? Yeah, well. So many versions. I want like a one-liner. Yeah. Google says this is it. Says this is the one. I don't know. I'm just browsing around for some code that doesn't look awful to me. All this just seems overblown. It seems like there should be a tidier way to do this with actual date time functions, but or maybe not. Why is this divided by 100? This person has the same question. Yeah, this was maybe a little more what I was imagining. Duration format utilities, love it. This seems as tiny as any. Can't use Visual Studio shortcuts in here, of course. Look at you doing math in there. Incredible. I want to do my math. Rude. It's a rude bot. This got kind of gross. This all feels a little gross now. The stream stuff, get out of here. Get out of my life. Oh, okay. You're protecting yourself from binary C? I understand. That's understandable. Cool. Well, that didn't work very well, did it? Oh yeah, because all these should be I don't plan on streaming for days. Maybe I will someday. Oops. Lorian, everybody is writing very strange robots at this moment. So Jacqueline is writing a robot to run arbitrary code. Binary C is, I don't know. He's made a robot to harass Jacqueline, seemingly. And my robot doesn't work. My robot kind of seems like it works. Oh, that's because I'm a goofball. Okay, let's just steal the MooBot format for now. And do this on Discord. No, everybody's here. Oh, these bots. There's BotMadeThis, Scott made this, and what was binaries? Binary bot. So now if you do uptime, then the robot will tell you, great, terrific. That was more trouble than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. So this whole blob is just get the uptime. Should probably put in some kind of rate limiting or something so people can't abuse that. All right, so does PepTop work? Ooh, I'm doing great. And alert. Why didn't alert work? That's bad. Those were connected. Why would that have happened? Oh, because that didn't refresh this after killing the... I thought we made this reconnect though. And it said it was open. Maybe because the client doesn't really check to see if the server goes down. So the client should really probably also ping the server as well. Anyway, so what's that? Like an hour and a half on the robot? Robots, that's a little better now. The client is certainly better prepared to be extended now, so we can have like whatever chat commands we want. And now I still can, maybe it was not the right idea to move that back server side. It's just the ability to say stuff backwards is what's a little annoying, but maybe, maybe we just have all that on the client side and have a way to send it back and have a say command or something. That means we gotta move all this code to the client side though. The uptime. Although really, you know what? We'd only have to do this once, and then we could after that we could cache the start time. And then any time, like basically the first time we'd say like, if start time was null. Let's do that real fast. So this is all if start time is null. Then do this. And then the thing that actually says it is this. That's not, this is a bad idea actually. We don't do that because then we'd cache it and it would cache forever and we don't have any logic in to reset it, so let's not do this for now. Let's just for now, I think it's fine. We just, anytime somebody asks, we ask the server. And we will fix that someday if it becomes a problem. So, was there anything else useful that MooBot does? Heat is kind of the only thing, right? Like that heat message Who's abusing the bevy? Do we have any other? So we had a pep talk, uptime. Oh, the Discord. Okay, we can add Discord. That's easy. And do I want to move all that stuff to the client side? I have an idea. Let's just do it here for now. Oh, I didn't do a... We need to do like a 2 lower, right? Because right now there's case sensitive commands. Is 2 lower correct? You don't see anyone else chatting? Well, nobody said anything for a minute. Maybe you need to refresh your browser. Maybe your browser's unhappy. I can see you though. What's going on? Okay, uptime. That broke it. Definitely broke it. Is 2 lower not a thing? Did I just make that up? Is it 2 lower case? Okay, Discord. Pep talk. Okay. And then the last thing is heat. Now this won't have the timer. But maybe that's okay. Sometimes all the world needs is a quick refresh, quick reboot. Okay. Now, if we wanted to do the timer thing, I'm not gonna worry about that at this moment. So, I kind of want to fire Moobot now. I don't think we need it. I like this thing, this like list of this history is kind of a nice thing to have, but we could build that pretty easily. I think I'm gonna fire Moobot. It served me slightly well. Oh, you know what though? Well, I guess that's fine. It's fine. Moobot, I appreciate you. I appreciate you what you did for me. But don't fire Moobot. Moobot's just a generic thing though, you know? Like somebody else made Moobot. I want the thing that I made. Moobot is still probably all over the place. All right, disconnecting. Disconnected. What is curse? Why am I authenticated with curse? Phil Powers, how it's going? It's true. Moobot was no longer sparking joy, I have to say. Spamming the channel all the time. You love Moobot? You don't love BotMadeThis? Oh no, are we broken here? Okay. Did we just crash? Did I not do that right? Wait. Oh, too lowercase. My bad. I mean, I will say, Moobot's pep talks were not very enthusiastic. It was a little disappointing. Wait, why is Moobot still here? Moobot, I fired you. Gotta go away. Moobot. Do I have to do like the Old Yeller thing? Moobot, I never liked you anyway. Moobot, get out of here. Moobot, I hate you. Okay. Wait, Moobot, I just told you to leave. Moobot. No, it's the, you know, that's what happens in Old Yeller. Like, Timmy pretends to hate Moobot. Wait, can I like actually not get Moobot to leave now because I disconnected Twitch from Moobot? That would be pretty funny. How do I like get you to go away? I think Moobot like took over everything. Moobot's unstoppable. This is pretty weird. Moobot. Moobot's pretty cool. I just don't want to use Moobot anymore. Getting rid of Moobot. Click the remove button at the right. Moobot dashboard. Remove button. There's no remove button. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. There's no escaping. What the heck is going on here? Well, Lorian, the good news is Moobot is probably in like 12 million other channels, so don't worry about that. Well, this is kind of weird and kind of funny, but I can't make Moobot leave. Can I really not figure this out? Go to the Moobot dashboard. Got it. I can't believe I'm stuck on this. This is Problem is I like reorganized the MooBot dashboard, so now I don't know. Maybe I need to push more buttons. Just ban MooBot? Yeah, I guess. But there's I looked it up and there's supposed to be a way to do it. Like, how to really do it. It's weird. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do anymore. Does this work? Can I do this? Yeah, I went there and like... Oh, did you leave? Did MooBot leave? Did it work? MooBot's gone. No, MooBot's back. Never mind. How do I get rid of my MooBot account? I don't want it anymore. I don't want you to know anything about me. You want a whole channel dedicated to MooBot, the MooBot fan club? The MooBot, the MooBot Memorial Garden? Lorian, that can be your own channel. MooBot Memorial Gardens. You can post nice pictures there, nice memories of MooBot, drawings of MooBot, poems about MooBot. I'm gonna do roles. MooBot is being stripped of his command. His or her. It's MooBot. I don't know about you. MooBot, your command. Stripped you of your command. Let's see. Okay, whatever. Got very distracted here. Quite distracted. And we're going to remove. Disconnect MooBot. MooBot feature connection. Man, disconnect. MooBot dashboard, disconnect. So many things. These other things seem like reasonable things. Okay. MooBot's gone. Goodbye, MooBot. You did your job. You did it well. Thank you for your service. Why? Thank you. It's a very beautiful cow animation. It's a beautiful tribute. Oh yeah. Very nice, Trackman. Beautiful, beautiful, moving tribute going on Discord right now. Does your bot work? Can I do math? Can I? Oh, that's sad. MooBot sent me a goodbye message. MooBot sent me like a whisper, a goodbye whisper. Goodbye, MooBot. Wait, what is that uptime? Is that how long DracklinBot has been up? No one knows. It's just numbers? Okay, that's fair. Nobody knows. Okay, what are we actually doing here? I kind of want to move this stuff to client. But not right now. Because I didn't even mean to work on this for so long. We're at like 2 hours in. Art channel. Every channel's art channel. General is the art channel. It's all art. Put art everywhere. Go put some art in Dracklin's car. Maybe we will make like a refrigerator and you can hang your art on the refrigerator. Okay, so now we turn on BotMadeThis. We refresh this cache. We have our polka dot. Let's try all the commands. Pep talk. Uptime. Great. How do I change my chat color? I forgot.
Making a promise like that?
Stop it now! I refuse to let you.
Is it like color? How do you do that? Unable to change my color. Why? You posted some art? In Dracklin's car? Cool. I like it. Dracklin, you have art in your car. How do you feel like that? How do you feel about that? That reminds me of I made a thing kind of like that once upon a time. Why can't I change my color? Also, what was the other command? Uptime, pep talk. Why would I not be able to change my color? Doesn't that seem weird? Cadet blue. But I couldn't do it in hex? Well, we'll just go with cadet blue for the moment. Okay, well, that was just a roller coaster, wasn't it? I did not intend to spend 2 hours on that. But I guess I don't usually really intend to spend 2 hours on anything on the stream, and then that's just how stuff goes. So that's all great. I should really put this in a repository somewhere so that it's not just all living on glitch. But for the moment, I'm gonna trust it. I trust glitch. For no reason. And see, you're right, you got your bot. It's just nice to just type and have it auto update. It's pretty handy. He's trapped in, just like the rest of us, we're all trapped in some layer of virtual machinery. The actual thing I was going to do on the stream was the following. Where did we put this? We made so we have the standby overlay. Let's make a new control overlay. So the aim here will just be to throw, oh, the Bebby. The ghost of the Bebby is haunting me. I should put little ghosts. Maybe we can have the ghost of Moobot floating around, haunting me for my crimes. Uh-oh. Oh man. Uh-oh, did it really work that time? Oh no. Dracklin, what have I done? Dracklin, are you there? Dracklin, can you hear me? Dracklin, I didn't mean it. Dracklin, oh no. Draklin. What's fading? Just your world? Your world is gone? That's sad. How would I actually execute arbitrary code on your computer? System.diagnostics.process.start. Can I spawn a new process? Okay. I'm gonna stop trying to destroy Draklin. What am I doing? I am... Why are there changes in this file? We are gonna... Oops. Open a folder. Our new control overlay. Oops. Okay, what was that one thing? I think your robot's having problems. We want that OBS websocket JS, right? Does that live somewhere? It's on a CDN somewhere. There's some trick. Yeah, this thing. Username / repo. Yeah. So where's the whole thing though? Is there not like a build of this? I don't want to have to. Good night, Lorian. Have a great night. Oh, I see. Very good uptime. Yes, I love it. Just lie to people. This thing. Not this. Cool. So we need to do a thing now, right? Are these? Oh, sure. Probably should stick that in a script tag, right? I punched the thing. Okay, how does this thing work? Draklin, I hope you're running this bot inside of a container. It's the only thing that's going to protect you. This will work. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Every command spawns a container. I love it. Okay. Does that mean I'm connected? How do I know? How do I know if I'm connected? It didn't seem to return anything very useful. What if this is not right? I'll then do a thing, say success. Oh, I see. So it's a beautiful promise we're dealing with. Which is also a promise. I changed to the last scene. Weird. Connection to a web-based terminal, huh? Interesting. And that's fast enough for you? Like to spawn a container every time you connect? Seems like it'd be slow. Instant? That's cool. Is it with that? I already forgot what it was called. Which tiny Linux was it? Alpine? Okay, so that gets all the scenes. After we get all the scenes, and then that's the promise for this. But we don't really want to do this. For each scene, it just like loops through and rapidly changes through all scenes. Weird. Although I do want that code. Set current scene. That's the main thing we want to do today. So let's just do a real low impact version of this. Success, we're connected and authenticated. And so I could do something that was like, I mean, yeah, I guess at this point we would do like, that's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, maybe we should do that get seamless thing. And just throw up a button for each one on the screen that you could click with heat. And let... What am I doing? What are you doing? The boss of me? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the thing. We're gonna get all the scenes. We're not gonna do this. We're gonna say for each scene, we'll make like document.create element button and button.add event listener click That kind of scares me to like throw like terminal availability in a web browser. Kind of freaks me out a little bit. What's the security I mean, I guess it doesn't matter, right? I mean, at that point the security is that it just lives inside. Is there no security? It's a security that's like, you just live in a container and... No, I got it. Sure. It all lives in, it lives on the private binary C internet, of course. Okay, we want to see when there's a click. Oh, and we need to add the thing, right? Document.body.append child button. Now I have tiny buttons. Okay, so these buttons suck. Scene.name is what we need in there. Okay, these are all our buttons for all the scenes. And then all we have to say is when someone clicks one, remember how the internet, remember the internet before Nginx ran the entire internet? I feel like every single thing that happens on the internet now goes through Nginx. Yes, everything was Apache, of course, but now it's still like, it's very often like Nginx and then Apache's behind it, you know? It's like Nginx became the gatekeeper of the universe. Okay, so I can click these browser buttons now. Some of them will not work because there's nothing to capture. Ha proxy? I don't even know what that is. Okay, so now let's make these buttons big. Yeah. Oh, IS. I know. The tear that it makes me shed is not nostalgic. It's a tear of relief that I don't have to deal with it anymore. Transform uppercase. Does IS still exist? Some of this gets jumpy. Oh. Okay. So, I wonder why these are so not as smooth as I would hope. Well, I think we have something that refreshes the Bebby. That's what it is. It's the Bebby refreshing and the injection of the CSS. Okay, so these buttons work. So I just need a way to let you people click these buttons, right? And we did that for the heat, that demo thing. So we can probably just grab that code because it was real easy. Well, we'll need slightly more code, which is annoying, but that's okay. But in demo already knows how to pass pointer events. Like, yeah, this is all we need. Kind of all we need. We also need this. Well, which means we need where's the raw Hello World demo? So we don't need socket.io or anything. But that kind of sucks too, because it has to have all the reconnect stuff. Like all these versions of this are not the best thing. So what is least friction is probably just to throw in socket.io. And I'm just and then we just go in here and all we really need are is this. And yeah, we got weird on this, huh? The detail with the click data. When really we just need click data X and Y. I don't need any of this. I don't need this. Or this. Correct? Is this correct? Says we got heat, says we're connected and authenticated, says there's scenes. So if I click on camera with heat, it did not seem to work. Otherwise I'm like, am I in the dead zone? Is the Bebby intercepting my clicks? Okay. Why is this not working? Console.log element. Oh, it's because it's not. We would have to be like this, right? And then, which I can't click on. So let's reconsider some positioning here, perhaps. So like, let's make these, oops. Not very classy. Did I accidentally... Hey, did somebody click that? Who clicked that? I wasn't ready yet. Who already clicked? The build packs seem not smart about caching. That could be. I don't know. Well, I feel like... Well, Heroku itself, I feel like, is reasonably intelligent about caching, but maybe that Heroku-ish is not. This is gonna be weird, letting people click this. I feel like it's not going to the right places though. Something's off. What's wrong here? Ooh. Why? I kind of can't see very well, but that should be desktop capture. But that says I'm clicking on body. Thinks that is desktop capture. So what is the issue? So I'm getting looked at a Y times the Windows inner height. Oh, is it because I have the console open? Okay, let's throw this, and this is a bad idea to just give everyone control of OBS, but let's do it for a minute, at least. So let's go to heat, and instead of showing the baby, show this. And then that means we also have to turn on heat browser on all these other sources. Oops. I was just talking to you, but I was on an input with that camera. I don't want this always on. This is just an experiment that I may use with the stuff for PNCA. So that, you know how I was talking about how I wanted like a camera on the laser cutter and camera everywhere else, whatever. I think I would use that for that. I don't, for my home, I do not think I would, I wouldn't do scene switching. I might do some other little things though. Toggle it on and off. I don't know, maybe. I kind of like things to be discreet. One layer for all layers? I mean, kind of. It depends on who you want to be the arbiter of layers. Like, OBS already has that stuff built in. It works okay. I mean, it's fine to me to just use OBS for managing. Now, maybe if I ended up with like tons of these, yeah, I would not want OBS to do it, but. Scenes into scenes all the way down. I do have definitely some OBS scenes that are getting a little iffy, I feel like. Or a little dense. Yeah, the groups, I don't use groups very much. I think I only have one of them. Is that what they call them? The hierarchical. Yeah, group. Yeah, I need to make scenes that are like overlay scenes. Would probably be a better strategy. Nested scenes. That would have made what I just did easier. I mean, for all this stuff that I have all over the place. No, the bot isn't that. But it should be. But thank you for suggesting that. I actually should do that and have like scenes acting as reusing scenes in other places when they're like a collection of things. I thought you meant the bot layer. I see what you mean now. I'm sorry. You're saying, I thought you meant in the HTML of the bot, like in the browser, add it as something to the stuff running in the browser. But I see what you're saying now. You're saying to have a scene. No. Okay. Yeah. Yes, I am in agreement with you. Okay. Do these buttons work? I think. Where's Draclin when I need him to abuse the buttons? Where's Ben when I need him? Ben is actually the master of button abuse. Seems like they work. It's kind of weird. I have all these empty ones because it's where like other content is supposed to be. Hey, New Boston. Well, I might get cut off, but I've been working on an extension called Heat for a while, which you may or may not have seen. That lets you click directly on my video feed and make things happen. And so I just added, you can see, let me click on the video and do it. That was the wrong button. Over here, if you just click these buttons in the video, if you're watching Twitch in a web browser, it should change my OBS scene. Or somebody else can do it. And I'll show I have no hands. No hands here. But that means somebody has to click one of the buttons. Nobody's clicking a button. You're making me look like a fraud. Oh, okay, somebody clicked it. Great. Thank you. Thank you to my beautiful assistant, whoever that was. So, I will probably not leave this one. This one's just weird. I don't know, it could be cool though. Maybe one day I'll set up multiple cameras and have like a camera switcher or something. Or like when you click on the camera feed, have it do something weird. It seems like this plugin's pretty powerful as far as like being able to send arbitrary commands to OBS, which is pretty cool. And like slightly dangerous, I guess. I'm just doing the seam switching, but we could also do like filters and stuff like that. Let's look at what else we can do. So this is OBS WebSocket, and we are using the JS thing at the moment. I don't know if we really need it. We could probably just look at the protocol and do our own stuff, but this is what that plugin offers. This guy. No, that's true. I mean, really, this had not occurred to me, except that Life Is Yours was asking it for something he was doing, where he wanted to let because he has multiple displays that he wanted viewers to be able to switch through. So I kind of built it for him, but also for this thing I want to set up at PNCA where I've got like camera on the laser cutter, camera on the vinyl cutter, camera on MakerBots, camera, just like cameras all around the labs. It would be pretty cool to let people switch those feeds. For me, you are correct. I would probably not do this particular thing, although I could imagine maybe some kind of interesting heat integration that we could do with this. But yeah, it is also cool. It would be a cool thing to hook into the bot. I mean, it's especially for like, I mean, one of the things I'm very interested in is knowing the stream quality status, so I can like fire off alerts. Switch streams from console. Yeah, I could do that. I have this Elgato Stream Deck that I actually almost never use the buttons on. I just have like status information on the button faces. But one thing I would like, is there like full documentation about this thing? I want quality. I want to know the stream quality. Okay. Yeah, this is what I really want. So you can get this every 2 seconds. That's pretty handy, because that just feels like it's too easy with my current setup. The like little OBS stream quality indicator is just a little too easy to miss. Although actually, now that I say that, I think in OBS 23 they got a new better stats tear out thing. Is it just this? I thought that was a better thing. Maybe you have to be actually logged into Twitch with all that new stuff to get the thing. Oh no, there's a stats doc, which is basically that thing, but slightly smaller. It's a smaller thing. I can't close this. Never mind. I could even make it where like the light color changed as my stream quality changed, or whatever it would be. Maybe funny. And then when we went into bit rage mode, like everything could just break down. Anyway, it's almost midnight. I think I'm good for today. That's kind of what I wanted to accomplish today, really, was just do the stuff we did to the bot and then play around with overlay stuff for the plugin with heat. So I call it a resounding success. Let me go through and turn off all these things. I wonder if like it's maybe negligible, like the amount of overhead from just having all these independent browser sources always running 30 frames per second. I guess I could run them at a lower frame rate. Right. Okay. Well, I think that's gonna be it for today. That was a slightly weird stream, but we learned some things. Everybody in the channel has a bot now. It's very exciting. Pretty soon I may not even stream anymore. I'll just like the bot can stream and the bots everybody made can watch the stream, and it'll be perfect. Humans will be obsolete. So good night, obsolete humans. Thanks for hanging out.